This is the front panel off of my 95 Wanderlodge. Today's project is going to be replacing the cam locks that's on each of these. You can see them here. I've had problems with these popping out. You can tell they're grunged up. My bus was painted in 1995. I know the paint looks pretty bad, but there's actually a clear bra over all of this, which compounds the problem getting these out. I went ahead and got online, did some research, found the cam locks that are needed. So the actual cam lock itself, here's the part number. I don't remember where I ordered these off of. I wish I had my receipt sitting here. These are the threaded receptacles that go into the bus itself. The center of those receptacles start to wear out and break, which is part of the problem with the cam locks not staying secured. These are the snap rings that go on the back of these cam locks. So once I get in there and I cut away the paint and the clear bra, I flip it over. And this is probably the hardest part about the entire ordeal, is getting in there, get a pick. The 90-degree angle ones work pretty good. Pull up a chair here, I sit down on it, and I just start picking at it. I cheated. I did this one before I got online with you guys, so it wouldn't take forever. But you're going to get underneath that thing, and you're just going to pick at it until they finally snap. You got to get around them at several different angles. You can see how you can loosen them up, and then eventually you're going to get it to pop off. There it goes. And then the ring comes out, and you'll go around from the front side and pop it. Now, once you get it out, you've got to take your new cam lock, nice and shiny. You're going to push it through the hole, and you take these retaining rings. There is a tool that you can use to get these retaining rings back onto the cam lock. I just took an 8mm socket, deep well, on a 1/4-inch drive. I have a firm backing, and I just slide them and push them back on. Now, on the front of the bus, these will install. Again, my holes have gotten wider and wider because these things started spinning. So I went and bought stainless steel washers that are super thin that these will fit through to give me a wider lip. I am going to have to order the threaded nut that goes on the back of these to put them on. Overall, it's a pretty easy project. Now, in 95 and 96, they had these, but my buddy has a 97, and his panel does not come off this way. It's actually on shocks. So this thing can kind of be a pain in the butt to do, but I'm going to get it done. This, by the way, I know it's upside down. That's my production number for my bus, or my bus number. So if you're ever looking for that, they're on the back of these panels for some of the buses. But not a difficult project. All in all, this stuff will run you about $220. It's a little pricey, but mine wasn't sealing up real well. So I'm redoing the gasket and the cam locks all at one time. I'll take you out to the bus and show you the finished product and how to do the other ones. All right, I'm out the bus. It's getting dark. I've been working on this project for a while. I did want to show you. These are the other side of the cam locks that are self-threading. They go into the bus. I was able to use the old washers that are on the back side of these. It's a 15-30 seconds. I'm gonna have to use like an adjustable wrench to get them in. The easiest thing to do though to get them in is if you look down those holes, you can fit a flathead screwdriver in there pretty easy. And so that flathead screwdriver will just spin them in, and I didn't even have to put a wrench or anything on the back side when I went to install the new ones. What I wanted to show you is a couple of these, the hole around the cam nut was completely wallered out from being loose. So a couple of these, I just put these flat washers back behind. So I've now replaced every single one of these. On the inside of them, you can see where it's got that groove in there. That's what strips out on these cam locks and makes them really loose. I also went through and I pulled off all the weather stripping. I'm gonna get that cleaned up. You can see this is probably the best upgrade I did on my bus. This is super thin sheets of insulation that I found actually in a house I bought to flip, and I used it inside the bus, and this drastically increased the temperature inside in the winter, and in the summertime it keeps the cool air from escaping, and it's pressed all along in there. These are super thin sheets of insulation. I've got them folded over. they do not touch the electrical back behind it. But once I put the front cover on, they go good. I haven't done the final video yet, but there's the new headlights in there that I did. So the front of the bus is coming together pretty good. I'll put up another video today. I totally redid the curb side of the bus for the waste tanks. There's a panel there that accesses the waste tanks plus the freshwater tanks, and I'll show you what I did with that. I actually fill my bus from the passenger side and do not worry about that curbside valves. Too many problems with that. But anyways, that's the front of the bus.